guys can't tell, I'm a bit sick.
Discovery. To see the unknown. Others for a new start.
I just want to say to YouTube,
but today,
the copyright claims
we take the first steps toward
us
a new
users
future for humanity.
Don't deserve.
Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
I mean, all us YouTubers, all us small YouTubers ever dream of is become massive, and I mean massive superstars on the platform. Like, what the fuck? Can't we have an underlying, you know, do's and don'ts of being a platform? I mean, you guys, YouTube, you're so massively outnumbered by the variety of contenders. This is your fault, YouTube. If you hadn't have fucked around with the rights of YouTubers and hadn't have, you know, gone around, screwing around, being stupid enough to copyright strike and copyright claim everything. The whole point about YouTube is being able to use content freely from, you know, music companies and some shit. And I think YouTube, I think you might want to watch your fucking mouth about who you've mouthed off to. Cause you're mouthing off to the wrong group of people about who's allowed to say what. And you're mouthing off at the wrong users.
We made it. Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
I mean, look at the bullshit that you're pulling. I don't think it's okay that we have like a lot.
Ryder, let's get you checked out.
You know, a lot of you.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now,
I mean, look at all the bullshit that you are doing, YouTube.
Look this way.
Why the rush?
He didn't say, but something's up.
I mean, look at all the people leaving YouTube in
droves. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning,
I
Doctor.
mean,
are you feeling well?
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Caffeine always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
I mean, look at all the crap that you guys are causing. You're causing discourse in your own community.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report.
Gravity cryobase offline.
I'm almost inside. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay? I think so.
I mean,
We're not sure.
it
Sensors
is.
are scrambled. But it's good to
It
see you
is
up.
your
Feels like
fault,
centuries since we
Susan.
spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
And Susan, you were supposed to take good care of.
What's wrong? I don't know. Have to check it out. Did the seals break?
No. Physical integrity looked good.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
No structural damage to the pod. All connections check out. Ryder?
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong. But the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual.
I mean, it's going to take a long time for YouTube to gain back the trust.
Respiration and brain activity.
You know, well, it's going to take a long time for YouTube to gain back the trust of the users and the viewers.
Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door whenever you're ready to go.
Did the world just turn upside down? Am I still dreaming?
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
What about food?
We can run an intravenous line into the pod. Standard nutrient package.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
I mean, YouTube is bleeding out. Is bleeding subscribers.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know. They tell you. Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
I mean, if you hadn't noticed, YouTube, your jackass ways are damning your platform.
Oh, my girlfriend's okay. Yeah. Figured it's time for a fresh start.
I think it's high time that YouTube starts getting their acting gear.
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder can find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hayward, get on this. I'll override the safeties.
Got it.
There's no indication of a fault in this component.
Keep looking.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
I mean, it is your fault, YouTube.
There. It's reset.
If you hadn't have noticed, a lot of the subscribers I've not been getting. If the YouTube censorship wouldn't have trimmed everything up, it is your fucking fault, Susan. Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck is going on.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad will see it that way. Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
I mean, it is your fault, Susan. If you had have listened to us, other platforms wouldn't have popped up out of nowhere. Vine, Musically, that shit
We're drifting.
wouldn't have
Flight controls aren't
popped
responding.
up.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World.
I
Solid
mean,
ground.
we have
If it's even
a
out
lot
there.
of
Nobody said anything about running
bullshit.
into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we hit.
And YouTube, you need to start fucking listening to your goddamn users.
Alec, I need to assess the damage.
Everybody's
Stop the bleeding.
fucking pissed at
20,000
you.
people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance.
You got millions of
Can you
people.
blame her?
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
Oh, and you know what, Susan?
My God.
The fucking...
Is that our golden world?
The
That's Habitat
fucking...
7. New Earth, if
The
we're lucky.
fucking... 7 rules isn't good enough anymore.
Scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
We are supposed to have...
Doesn't even look the same.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are on
you listen here, YouTube, and Susan Wojcinski.
Maroon. 20,000 souls.
You're
When the
YouTube,
power runs out,
and
it
you
stays out.
also, Susan,
We need to know if that's
and
safe harbor.
your fucking moderators are living a
As
fucking
Pathfinder,
borrowed
An
time.
alternative. It's what we
With
train
all
for.
these other platforms showing
If
up,
this goes well.
it's you guys that are on the fucking line and on the fucking chopping block, not us.
All right, just make it quick.
We were tired
Harper, the rest
of
the
you
team should be awake by now. Have them spin up
fucking
two shuttles.
copyright
Plan it for
claiming,
1:30.
striking
Yes, sir.
our fucking channels. It ain't
Stubborn,
okay.
isn't he?
Your guess is as good as mine. We may be related, but I still haven't figured him out.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's
YouTube is living on borrowed
I need an
time.
ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
You got motherfuckers leaving the platform and growing somewhere else. Hold on, I got a knock at the door.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess
What?
it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait
I'll
to
be
get
right
started.
down.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some. Right, you'll...
Hold on. I'm back. But like I'm saying, Susan, YouTube is living on borrowed fucking
and maybe
time.
Stop the good luck rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Prep for departure at 5.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting...
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure
I
if you
mean,
know career.
if you, YouTube, hadn't have fucked around. I'd be very fucking careful.
Looks like we're already home.
That's a relief. With everything that's been happening, I wasn't sure. Guess I can unpack my luggage.
I get dibs on any islands we find.
See you guys in the ride down.
How's that for dead reckoning?
I mean, I wouldn't pull that this kind of shit.
Looks like Dad's already suited up. Hang in there, Sarah.
I wouldn't pull any.
We scanned Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
'Cause you know what, YouTube?
I've seen my share of the Milky Way. And I've never come across anything.
I wouldn't fight against us if I was you, YouTube.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try shit if I was you, YouTube.
Hope I won't need this.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Cause, frankly, a lot of us are fucking tired of you running your mouth, YouTube. All you do is dog on us. You're fucking users. We're tired of you, YouTube, dogging on us.
With everything going on,
and refusing to pay us what we're rightfully owed.
Commander wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
If it's what we hope it is, it'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step?
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
We broke out the weapons as requested.
We as users have a right
we'll be short-handed with
to be paid for our hard work of having.
I heard what happened. Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
We bet on whose boots would hit the ground first. This isn't how I wanted to win.
Well, knowing Sarah, she'll want to go double or nothing on who climbs the tallest mountain. Don't let it get you down. I need you sharp.
I understand.
Your
mom would have been proud of both of you.
I mean, if you had have paid us what we were rightfully owed.
I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, finding
I mean, how many people who have walked away from YouTube because their channel was fucking terminated?
And they will. They'll remember we didn't give up.
Like, who are you, Susan, to decide whose channel stays up and whose channel
one chance to be first.
Stays terminated?
So, let's go make history.
Their channel, their property. Is that under fucking stood?
600 years for this.
Susan. Somebody else's YouTube channel is their fucking property. Not yours. If they wanted their fucking channel terminated, they would have signed an agreement to terminate their fucking channel for a good fucking reason. And now if the Mafia was going after them, cannibal fucking situation and scenario.
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion.
If the fucking Mafia was going after them, then that would be a justified reason to fucking terminate their fucking channel. Because the Mafia could find them and find out where they're at and fucking kill them. But if they're making content that's not in any way, shape, or form threatening the lives of others or their own damn life, I'd be very fucking careful with you know, it just angers me that YouTube doesn't know how to fucking differentiate problems from real problems to severity.
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising. Stay on course. course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are
And we have no reason as users to go through all this shit. So, my best advice for you, YouTube, watch your fucking mouth when you say, oh, copyright claim, copyright strike, banned, suspended, terminated, warning. Cause you're pissing off a lot of your users. I'm passionate about holding a lot of... I'm passionate about holding a lot
Acceleration increasing.
You know...
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
You know... I'd be very fucking careful. Because you've lost a lot of users. And you know what, Susan? This is your fault. If you had to mail everybody their paychecks, put ads on their videos, even the ones who are using YouTube Premium, so that way they can make money and start promoting their shit like you're supposed to.
This is Ryder.
It is not up to you to
Hyperion, Sam, anyone there?
Whose shit gets promoted.
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
I know that, but I'm just really pissed off that YouTube doesn't want to promote my shit so I could get enough views to get money. I'd say to Susan, yes, I'm talking to you, Susan. I've been very fucking careful about whose channel I fucking ban. We're trying our damned hardest.
How's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy.
I mean,
well,
there aren't enough views.
Those rocks out there are floating.
You know,
Terra Incognita.
enough views. You know.
You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy.
I only put it as thumbnail pics
Hell of a cloud.
for the gross
Cloud
corner.
that makes boulders float.
Poop is not what gets people banned anymore off of YouTube. It is pornography. It is pornography that gets people banned.
What the hell is this?
Come on, we gotta get through it.
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7. Keep moving.
I mean, the whole pornography thing.
Damn it!
It was supposed to, you know, it's like.
How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot at that fuel cell. It's busted anyway. Don't know about your aim, but it's working.
I mean, if people hadn't noticed.
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
I mean,
think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both. How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop in crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
I mean, look at all the bullshit that you did, Susan. You got everybody pissed off at you. I mean, everybody's pretty much pissed off at you, Susan.
That's it. We're getting there.
I mean, everybody's just so tired of this. You know,
Mind making some room?
I mean, back when I had like the Jason J-Dog 23 YouTube channel, it was growing in popularity. And then BAM! Susan banned me.
It's not a hotel, that's for sure. Nothing around here makes any sense.
New galaxy, new ways to die.
Just not today.
I mean...
Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait. Look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Just be ready if this goes south.
It usually does. Just say the word and I go home.
Deny shoot it!
I've heard! He sees us!
Okay.
I mean, I don't make nearly enough.
I'll live.
You know.
I knew they weren't a friendly sort.
We did our best. Not like they gave us much of a choice.
They didn't. So we reload and put it behind us. We still don't even know what they wanted. Nothing good the way they were armed.
This isn't how first contact was supposed to go. Or at least not how I imagined it.
That's on them.
I mean...
Next time might go better.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood can't be bad.
Where are the others?
I mean...
Gone. Kirkland and Greer
my fucking old
Come on.
Jason J-Dog 23 YouTube channel was fucking banned because of why? I had to go back to this old one. My very first ever one.
And take a few more of them out while you're at it. Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all over the map.
I mean, it just makes me so mad. How Susan is being irresponsible as the fucking CEO. I remember a time before Susan got in control of YouTube, things wasn't as bad.
I'm with you. Is that Kirkland?
What's the matter?
Please, I surrender. them to go! That's the last of them.
I mean, it is your fault, Susan. If you had have listened to us, I remember back when YouTube was owned by a man.
Maybe not.
I remember back when two men came up with YouTube.
We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really... Shit, you hear that? What the hell's that? There, watch out! What is this thing?
I think it wants to eat us!
Okay.
I mean, there were 3 men in charge of YouTube. And then Susan wound up perverting the history of YouTube.
Watch it. Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You could feel the vibration.
The scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
And yes.
Hope the other shells didn't crash down here. Ryder, all those aliens ahead. They see us! Here we go! Not much of talking, are they? Look out! They're using those animals!
Careful! They're cloaking!
This is for Kirkland!
You hanging in there?
Don't worry about me! That did it! Oh, you're pretty good.
I mean...
I used to guard a Mass Effect relay.
Wish we'd had one for the Arks.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
I mean, I would be very careful. Because I'm getting sick and tired of YouTube's history being perverted to meaning a woman was CEO.
Ryder, some sort of cave over there. Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Then the long-range scans were right? This could have been home?
600 years ago. And then... If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the Alpha Tree, huh?
Yeah. But what happened to all its friends outside?
I mean, I see that YouTube was started up by a couple of men
A path off on the left.
back when YouTube was, you know, still, you know, basically YouTube was basically male dominated corporate level.
You hear that?
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern. That static's getting louder.
I mean...
Some sort of structure up that hill.
This place is taking a beating from the storms.
Along with everything else on this planet. Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
That's not working.
Wonder what's inside.
I mean, it is not right, dude. The original owners of YouTube wouldn't have allowed this kind of censorship. When a woman gets in charge, bam! Ultimate censorship. Across the board.
What's this about?
Nothing. No power.
What are you doing, Ryder?
Oh shit.
That can't be good. Oh.
It's a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something.
I mean, I can't generate enough views on my YouTube channel because why? I can't get a fucking paycheck.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado. Weird. You hear that? Watch it!
What is...
Hiss? There.
So now killer robots too?
The Gets back home would love this place.
I mean... The two men who basically made YouTube what it was. I mean, YouTube had of, you know, hadn't have had their, you know, history perverted to where only.
Crap. Not exactly poetry, is it?
I mean, YouTube is technically at fault.
Guess a circuit overloaded.
Even the equipment's out to get us.
I mean, I feel like Susan is out to try to destroy what two men have built in their own fucking garage. I give the credit to the two men who made YouTube. It wasn't Susan who made YouTube. YouTube was bought out in the mid-2000s. And yes, we are seeing...
Heads up! They running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it.
There! Last one's down.
I mean, I've had about enough of not having any views on my damn channel. If I wanted to have my channels copyright claimed,
We're clear. Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland, but Fisher's alive, back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help. I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
I mean, I'm just sick and tired of how people credit YouTube to Susan. She is not the one who made the fucking platform. It was two men in
Cora, we read you. You're alive.
In their garage.
They're not friendly. On our way. That point marked.
Cora, we got your back.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Ryder, line them up.
I'm on it.
Pick your target.
Plenty of those.
I got one.
What did we ever do to them?
Careful, they fight dirty. Well, that settles that. Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead, while we fixed the shuttle.
I mean, look at the state that YouTube
Ryder,
is at.
There's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then started shooting. What about you?
We didn't stop for a chat.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Get to cover! Go, go!
Here they come!
Don't let up!
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet!
Since when do rocks float?
Just go with it!
Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather?
Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here!
Still alive.
Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things! are you going?
I mean, I just can't stand how everything is attributed to Susan. Susan knew what was gonna happen when she took over. I mean, it is.
Try an airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet!
It's when do rocks float?
Just go with it! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming! This weather?
Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here!
Still alive.
Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this!
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes killed Kirkland.
Stay pissed. Use it.
Will do.
Just remember, we need that ammo.
Strangle them if I have to.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him. There are shuttles in pieces.
Guys.
She's been hit!
Take cover! Take cover!
Hang on! Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Ryder. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
I'll take that chance. It's not any better on the ground. We're just human lightning rods running around here.
Not if we can turn the lightning off.
I don't follow.
I have an idea. Rendezvous at my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move. Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time? Sam's right. We don't have much time.
Look, the rod. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here! Lightning didn't do this!
Incendiary rounds! My dad's been busy!
He was an N7. They don't mess around.
Not going that way. It's sealed shut.
I mean, look at what YouTube's become.
Somebody was pretty clever with these rods.
Only way to survive here.
2, if you count shooting on sight.
We're close. The nav point shows my dad's up there.
Sir.
Stay low.
I mean,
who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
You didn't think I would?
You never know what people are made of. Not until everything goes wrong.
Plenty of that on this mission.
Sir, you said something about the lightning.
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet.
I mean, look at everything that YouTube's been putting people through.
Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there...
I mean, if we had you know, a way to, like, tell the CEO...
It's a hell of a gamble. But we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If the riders are game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
I mean, I'm sick and tired of, you know...
Works for me.
Let's go!
Right behind Sam. Low combat profile.
Here they come!
Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
This one's south in a hurry!
Go, 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 go!
They're coming out of the woodwork.
You got, like, a lot of platforms coming out the woodwork, Susan. Give us our goddamn money and our goddamn views. and give us our goddamn subscribers. We, the users, ain't fucking around no more, Susan. Give us what we are rightfully owed. No fucks given. We are tired of you policing our content.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode. Keep up! I'm here! Keep the momentum up! Don't let him get the drop on you! Have to keep an eye on our flank. Not if we keep moving forward. Ready? Let's get inside there.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea, but it's working.
You know what,
That's it.
Susan?
Not much farther.
Where are we going?
Give us what we goddamn deserve.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
Give us what we goddamn want as users. Viewers.
On me, engineer profile.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it. Come on! This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece.
Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well?
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer! They're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
I mean, I blame you, Susan.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Nothing on this planet is listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. You did it.
There's hope at least.
That's all anyone back in the Ark is looking for.
I mean, all I've been asking for is my goddamn money, my goddamn views, my goddamn subscribers.
Let's get back to the shuttle and...
on my fucking YouTube channel. You know what, Susan? Give us, all of us, YouTube users, what we goddamn want. More features.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
What are you...
Initiating transfer.
I mean, it is high time that us users of YouTube get what we goddamn want. We came to the platform when no one else was going to give us. Well, we had to leave like forum sites.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. into Sam node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Did the rest of the team make it?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. Sure you're ready for this?
You know what, Susan? If I was you, I'd fucking take responsibility.
It's why I'm here. Exploring the unknown.
And apologizing to a lot of people
It's
you
all
fucking
academic
screwed
anyway.
over.
Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level.
It's
now.
no academic.
Trying to untangle it could kill you.
Scholarshipping.
But we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting
But
on
with a
us.
lot of,
Is the arc still drifting?
like,
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower,
with like
it
a
saved
lot
the day.
of, you know,
Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
you
The
know,
energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally
we
point
got
now.
like a lot
Should
of
be at the Nexus.
platforms
He needs to rest
coming
first.
out of the woodwork.
He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
A lot of...
Oh, I checked on your sister. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. The bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Don't... to grow our following somewhere else. Small tech. Moderators had to run your fucking mouths about, oh, let's censor this person, let's censor this person, let's censor that person. It is your fault We have a right to our fucking free speech to be taken fucking seriously on all social media. You are starting a war with small tech, Susan. And I think it's high time. I think it's high time that you, Susan, fucking find out the hard way. Once everybody else walks away from YouTube, YouTube will be out of a damn job. It'll be your fault, Susan. If you hadn't listened to us, none of this would have been a fucking problem. It is high time that you, Susan, take responsibility for your actions. And knock off your shit!
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda Initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
I mean, who do you think
Let's hope they
you are?
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
And yes, all us YouTube users want is our fucking money, our fucking views,
Could be worse.
our
How?
fucking subscribers,
We might have started a war with the first aliens we met.
our
and
fucking ad
This better be rock
revenue.
bottom.
Green across the board.
And the ones who are on the YouTube premium list is a VIP list. That means we have a right to more features,
Good luck, Pathfinder.
more ability to do as we see fucking fit on our fucking channels. We have that right, Susan. We have that say. We, the people, are what makes a fucking platform fucking popular. We can make it unpopular.
Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
Start with
I still
non-essential
can't believe
personnel.
Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do
And
we
you know
start?
what?
I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7.
If
that.
you hadn't have, you know,
Right.
taken
Always
us,
keep a jump jet handy.
you know, users seriously and with some goddamn respect, Susan, like we are fucking owed, none of this would have
It'll be nice to see
fell
some friendly faces
and
this time.
backfired in your
This is
face.
the support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
Means we can start.
It
waking our
is
people up.
not your right
built
to
the bar,
fucking
right?
decide what happens to our channels.
You're expecting one?
The fate of the fucking platform falls on us users.
Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce
We,
back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
we decide what fucking happens to a platform as a collective.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
It is your fault,
can't be
Susan.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, They're doing...
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I mean, we could make... We, as a collective, can make a platform popular. We can make a platform unpopular by making another platform popular.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer.
And you know what, Susan? Once YouTube has been left stranded without anyone to use the platform.
Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents
I'm sick and tired of us users not getting anything we fucking want.
No word from the other.
We decide the fate of a platform, not
any threats from the locals?
The ones who are the ones who run the platform. We decide what happens to a platform.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A Golden World.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
I mean, look at the state that YouTube is at.
Pressure.
YouTube is on the decline, and YouTube is decaying under its fucking tyrannical rule. This is your fault, Susan.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
I mean, I'm sick and tired. Thrown under the fucking bus. First, we could not post mature content for the longest fucking time.
You best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
And then, bam, we had to go child-friendly for a long time to get ads. And now, we got the fucking FTC all up our ass. All because Susan wanted to throw us under the fucking bus. Like, what the fuck? All we ask is to be treated with dignity and respect as fucking users. And the few massive YouTubers YouTubers
Habitat 7. It wasn't
that
even
are
close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle.
I mean, I'm sick and tired of everything going bad.
EOS.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please me and Sam load on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
I mean, look at all the shit that you put us through, Susan. We have a right to know where our money's at. We have a right to our money. We have a right to respect for our fucking property.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise
And
on
you know
the
what,
damage it caused.
Susan?
Maybe Addison will give us a real workspace.
Maybe if you hadn't have fucked up a lot of our fucking YouTube careers.
We've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. The Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
There's some shit that you don't need to overstep, Susan.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there.
I mean, I'm sick and tired of you overstepping your bounds.
How's that sound?
When YouTube was first founded, in the garage, in one or just like one garage by two men, YouTube wasn't supposed to be policing their own fucking users.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident.
Look at all the shit that you put your put your people through, Susan.
Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
This is your fault, Susan. Give us what we want.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
I mean, look at what you've done, Susan. You stole so much of YouTube from the two men who blatantly wanted to have a platform free of all kinds of nonsense.
Hello, console.
I mean, it ain't okay.
Hey, you okay? I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good.
So you know what, Susan?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to keep
now
people...
I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a BI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of.
You know
but
what?
I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like
look at Killer Keemstar.
Yeah,
He's a big YouTuber.
Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me, if they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at 1.
Yes, I know the Hyperion talk about it now. But fine. I don't care.
I mean, I don't really necessarily... I don't necessarily want to, like, you know, say that YouTube is being a fucking...
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
I mean, look at all the shit that you're putting us through.
My crew's working on it. We've moved the off centers to top our priority.
I mean, if you had have just left YouTube in the hands of men, shit wouldn't be bad. It is not up to you, Susan. We are sick and tired of living on borrowed, straightened up. I'm trying my best to fucking do whatever it is I can do. I mean, everybody's sick and tired of this shit.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
And a lot of the views, I mean, I don't make nearly enough to consider YouTube a viable fucking option. 85 subscribers is not good enough. Do you understand me, Susan?
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the
It is your fault, Susan.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
I mean, look at YouTube and look at other platforms that are coming out the woodworks.
I don't follow. You're an AI.
It is your fault, Susan.
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
If you were to be more clear,
so what does this
Susan,
mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a part
I mean,
the more
the discourse and the dissension of fucking people that are tired of getting like bogus bullshit, dude. I mean, everybody's sick and tired of this shit. You got the likes of SS Sniper Wolf who people cannot contend against. Cutie, who people cannot contend against. You're favoring people like those over the people you should be favoring is the smaller creators. You're shooting yourself in the skull, YouTube. You're committing corporate suicide by doing this. It ain't okay. It ain't okay when we got, you know,
I'll make it right, Dash.
nonsense.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
And you know, if we had have had
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
I mean, it is not. It is not, you know, our responsibility.
I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
It ain't up to you, YouTube.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished
I'm
everything
really
the healthy way
disappointed with
I could.
you, YouTube.
I was locked into a future of diminishing returns.
It is
So
your
coming
fault.
Here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope
YouTube's
instead of
midlife
arthritis.
crisis.
Are you staying here on the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
I mean, this is your fault, YouTube. You're on the decline. A lot of people are leaving YouTube to go to all kinds of other platforms.